there is this energy of someone, something, some sort of energy trying to build an issue with you wherever you go. And we have discussed this type of vibe before. We have gotten into great detail about it because there are different examples depending on who this or other energy has applied to. Okay? But whoever I'm picking up on, it's like this has been going on for probably a decade or longer, for years, for decades. There has been this energy that follows you wherever you go, where it's like people want it to seem like you can't keep a home. Like you're going to always default or have some sort of write-off debt wherever you live. But people are actually putting debt on you that's not accurate, falsified, blaming you for things that you didn't do in certain areas, places you have lived. Clarify, Holy Spirit. And this has been going on for, I'm hearing, at least a decade or two. Ever since you've been able to lease, own, or rent anything, it's always been a problem. But you're not the problem, honey. They love to try to say if everywhere you go it's this certain type of energy, you're the problem. No, not for the certain divine people. I be picking up on, baby, 144 when I said that. Some of y'all, it's a problem everywhere you go because you are a divine being. You are a chosen one, and people pick up on that. And they want to make it hard for you because of it. Clarify, please, and thank you, Holy Spirit. This energy that follows you, they could be a Taurus, Gemini, because I see the Lovers with the King of Pentacles. Clarify, Holy Spirit, what else do we need to know? And thank y'all for your support of all of my platforms. Please make sure that you remain subscribed to all three and join us on Patreon if you haven't already, baby. What else? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit, surrounding this download that you gave me from you through me at this time. One more shuffle, y'all. And let's see. It's a conspiracy. A long-term conspiracy because they don't want you to seem stable. Why though? I'm telling you, ever since you've been able to rent, lease, own, or rent, they have done this. Five of Swords, Tower with the Four Cups. This is a Scorpio here. A Libra Scorpio, baby. Them Libra Scorpios love coming out on my table, child. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But this person right here, they have everything to do with what I'm referencing. Ever since you've known this person, probably, if you think about it, because whoever I'm talking to, there's a Libra Scorpio who is disgruntled and displeased with you, disappointed that they could not, I'm not going to say that just yet, back when they started up having you in a tower in every home you lived in, look how they falling out the house. House on fire. You could have even had a house fire at one point at one of the homes you lived in, experienced some sort of damage from that, and somebody tried to blame you for it, but the house fire wasn't your fault. But this man been throwing magic at you. And I'm hearing this is somebody that you mess with off and on for decades too. This Scorpio energy here. They don't like you. And they have been able to affect you in certain ways, but it's this energy of, instead of them being in the tower so dominant like they used to be, now they're more in this Five of Swords, Four of Cups energy. They don't have that level of control like they used to. Because I'm telling you, if you ever put anything in your name, if you ever rented anything in your name, it's a Libra Scorpio who's been destroying shit for you everywhere you go. I'm telling you now. Clarify, having you in the tower with Ten of Swords, having you in the tower with the Ten of Swords everywhere that you be. Okay? He I guess it's a masculine. He shut that shit down, baby. He causes some sort of loss, ending, tragedy, burden, where you have to give it up. And I'm telling you, I'm hearing maybe about 90% of the time, it's not your fault. It's not because of something that you do. You are an Ace of Cups, baby. I'm telling you, you are a divine bundle of love. Okay? You spread love everywhere you go. So, no, you are not a problem. That's what he wants you to think. He wants you to think that you have to prepare an exit from everywhere you go. So you giving water fire cusp. And you done been a lot of places, I feel, in your region, in the world. You have had to start over. You've lived a number of places, but it's because of what this man has been doing. Seven of Cups. So this is a spiritual attack against your livelihood. This is also a physical attack. What he can't pull off in the spiritual realm, he would go directly to people to destroy you. Okay? He would even pay money too. He would even give people money. Remember, I mentioned a Taurus Gemini type of vibe with him. So this one may be chosen in some sort of capacity in certain people's eyes. They have wealth and resources. And they find them some minions, some people who will do anything for a few nuggets of gold. And they have taken bribes against you where you have lived in different places. So you've had to begin again and again and again. Whoever I'm talking to, you even right now, you may be in some sort of transitional stage. And I only say that 7-11 because he's waiting to take a gamble against your stability. And he ain't been able to. That's why I said that about a minute or two ago. Like he's in the 5 of Swords and the 4 of Cups here lately because he can't get you down bad like he used to. So maybe you don't have where you currently live in your name. Maybe you decided to give up on trying to do that because it seemed like it was a problem everywhere you went. And you may even have some debt, some burdens that keep you from leasing or renting because of what this man has done over the years. It's like, I've noticed a pattern with some folks. They constantly get evictions, okay? But this person is capable of paying their rent. If they have the money, they gonna pay their bills. They're not an energy who is just trying to squat in nobody's shit. You know them to be a hard worker. You know them to be responsible, and they're capable. So what is the problem? The problem is the fact that you can even see all of those qualities in that person lets me know that they really be trying to be of the light and on top of their shit, and people don't like how they shine, period. And a lot of times they do make things difficult for you. There was an incident or an example where somebody was saying how they paid a pet deposit, okay? And despite them paying a pet deposit and doing everything properly to complete their lease and move out like they were supposed to, they were having some sort of rift with one of the people that worked for the company. And that person proceeded to say that they had to do almost $3,000 worth of replacement to carpet, understand me now, that had got stained from the pet. However, the person had pictures where they had cleaned the apartment from ceiling to floor, and it was no stains or anything on the carpet. They tried to get them now for almost $3,000, but they had proof when they left that apartment that there were no stains on the carpet. There was no issue of, and even if it was, that's what you pay multiple $100 deposits for. Okay, that's supposed to cover something, ain't it? 1001, but that person was trying to end this energy and keep them from being able to rent because they had a almost $3,000 bill on them, baby, that was gonna follow them. That's the energy. People be doing that shit. They do that. And see, whoever this King of Swords is, he most definitely has done that to you over the years. And I'm hearing even when you were with other people, that's one of the reasons why he did it too. This is somebody you have messed with. Devil. King of Swords with the devil, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. Obsessed, addicted to ruining your livelihood, whether it be through spell work or whether it be through other resources on the 3D. This is what this one has been doing. Devil with the star, honey. Magician. Doing witchcraft. So whatever this spell he's done on you over the years, it's worked. It's still working a little bit, but it ain't working like it used to because your ass got unpredictable, boo. See, that's why I said you have too much of a pattern with yourself to be irresponsible, to not want to pay your rent or keep things up where you live, baby. Okay, I'm telling you now. But something has shifted within you that you're not being predictable anymore. So he can't call it. He can't figure out exactly how to affect you because there's nothing to affect. When it comes to your livelihood, you done figured it out. Whoever I'm talking to, you, wherever you live at currently, it's not in your name. If you live by yourself, it's not in your name, or you live with somebody else. Clarify. Magician. You have gotten clever. You have gotten crafty and creative with this magician energy. You have been able to figure out a way using your own willpower to stop this cycle of it being a problem everywhere you live. People trying to penalize you for things that aren't accurate. It's as simple as that. Whoever I'm talking to, I promise you, he wants you to think that you are unstable. Period. This one definitely is doing some energy harvesting, but it's this hate. And it's amazing to me that you was involved with this person who has this high level of hatred for you. They always been like this towards you. Ace of Cups. But you went from an Ace of Cups to a Seven of Cups with them. So there's some sort, they get some real weird demonic satisfaction out of destroying your life in this way. And it's like, damn, whoever I'm talking to, you be like, can I ever get it together? Holy Spirit, what's happening? Because see, you done been on your journey. You done been on your journey, whoever I'm talking to, or you wouldn't be listening to me. You've been fighting. You've been fighting, honey. Known and unknown, confirmation, seen and unseen. And your fight to combat the demonic attachments in your life has caused a number of cycles to close. Even if it seemed like you still ain't standing completely on your own, you still have possibly financial burdens following you that you have to deal with. Trust me, boo. You got this man rethinking things. It's 5 cards. It's 5 of the 5 cards. Child can't even talk. 5 of swords. I'm telling you, whatever you've done most recently, however you switched up your situation, baby, it's got him like this. He can't hardly talk because he don't know how to come at you because there's nothing to attack. You're not, it's this one may have hacked you because he been waiting to see some sort of sign. 5 of swords, 5 of cups, 5 of wands. That's his energy. You fighting against these demonic attachments that you've carried has cut this man from being able to do this spell work on you. Because see, you were still holding some sort of energy for him. And I'm telling y'all, that be the portal. That be the portal. And that's what you have to pray and ask the Holy Spirit to lift up off of you. Because with this Ace of Cups, you went from the Ace of Cups, Two of Wands to the Seven of Cups. Then Five of Cups, his energy, some sort of bitterness he's holding about a child here. Okay? So follow me for whoever I'm picking up on. This man may have really loved you at one point. You may have been carrying his child at one point, but something happened. Maybe you prepared an exit away from an Ace of Cups opportunity like that. So that's why you went to a seven. That's why you went from an Ace of Cups to a Seven of Cups in his eyes. Because maybe he feel like you lied or you shouldn't have did what you did. If you got rid of his child, trigger warning. Or I don't think it's no loss to child. I'm not picking up that. He is bitter. He is angry, hateful almost. So this could have been 20 years ago for somebody that this happened. Somebody, child. That's what he is in the Five of Cups about. And I'm telling you, always been mad and pissed and disappointed about it. That is why you, Eight of Cups, you are a water fire cusp. He is an air water cusp. You carry a prominent Gemini placement. But you, Eight of Cups, an opportunity to have a child with this man, possibly 20 years ago. Okay? And he ain't never got over it. He been spiritually attacking your ass ever since. You can't have, if you wasn't going to have stability and co-parent and have a family with him, you can't have stability and co-parent and have a family with nobody. Whoever I'm talking to, you ain't been able to hold on to a home or a relationship. And this is why now. And there y'all go, right there in that stained glass window. You and this child. He still be thinking about what life would have been like if you and that child would have been in his life in a partnership, if this would have existed. I'm telling you, this one has held on to some sort of trauma, and you rarely pick up actually, I'll take that back, but we have seen examples of where the man is traumatized by the loss of a child just as much as the woman is. However that loss came to be. And I'm telling you, this one has been holding onto that for at least 20 years. You ain't had no stability in 20 years, even if you was able to hold down a place for a year or two at a time. At some point, something has transpired where you wanted to move. You wanted to transition because it was always an issue. It was always a problem. I don't know what all this man got going on, but he's definitely had access to resources, people, places, and things over the years to make this happen to you, baby. It is what it is. Okay, and I'm telling you why he's doing this. He has had you in this energy. And right now, you are still here because it's some sort of, I'm going to have to make a move soon. I can't keep staying where I'm at. I can't keep staying with this person. They're not going to let me have my home in their name forever. It's one of the three. Okay? You know you're going to have to make a move soon. Either way, baby. But you are not giving off the energy that you are pressed. Because, see, he's been watching and waiting. So he's definitely taking a look at your social media. He's listening to whatever you publish, whatever you say. He's trying to see if you give off any hint or clue that you're suffering. That he was once again able to get justice against you. But this is a miscarriage of justice. You might have had a miscarriage. But I'm hearing that you chose to exit away from it. So that's really giving abortion. Okay? And that broke his heart, yo. I am telling you. That broke his heart. But you have evolved. See, that's why I said somebody, I thought maybe he was the Hierophant Gemini energy, that King of Pentacles with the Lovers. But honestly, I think that's you, honey. Hierophant Magician. That's you. Because that is who you are now. That's why the Holy Spirit showed you. He gave you that knowledge and insight of what type of action you needed to take to stop this cycle. Look what was right behind the Hierophant, y'all, the Lovers. And I'm finna get ready to close. Because you have discovered some knowledge, not just about your spiritual journey, but also about the person that you possibly loved at one time. This King of Swords, baby. So you decided to choose yourself, because this is not somebody you partnering with currently. You were on and off with this individual for years, and that's also how he was able to get his rocks off and cause this. But I'm hearing you haven't been with him. Two of Swords. I'm telling you now, he has not been able to connect with you physically like he used to, which has also cut him from constantly having you in the tower with the Ten of Swords, baby. But he been trying to send some sort of sex magic towards you. Because I just picked up on that shit. It's a broad here. It's a broad here that this man has been sleeping with most recently to tap into you, baby. To do more than what he's had to. Okay? To access you. Because I'm hearing that it is times you've had moments where even if you had a hiccup, you was able to keep holding your shit down. And it's a moment like that happening now. But it's a woman here. I just picked up on her. Because this man literally be looking at this hoe and he be seeing you. You think I'm playing. That's the type of sex magic he do. Look, King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Yo, this you. I'm telling you, you coming out as a dominant force, a divine energy, somebody who has been able to still make it. A King of Wands is, he fights, he's a warrior, he don't back down. That type of masculine energy can be found in women as well. It's a lot of women who carry that independent vibe, who cannot be contested with when they decide to hunker down and really make something happen with their own willpower and prowess. That's what you've been doing. Your energy is divine. I'm telling you, he was definitely getting some sort of benefit off of doing this to you. Some sort of financial benefit. Some sort of Ace of Pentacles energy you have been retaining lately, because this man ain't been able to tap into you. And he appears to these women I'm pulling up on. He be pulling up 2333 on various women over the years to do sex magic on you with, and they don't know it. He just slept with somebody who think he a King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and I'm telling you, this man used this woman's body to connect with you. It's something about astral projection here, trying to see and envision you a Queen of Pentacles. Y'all think I'm playing? I'm telling y'all now what I just picked up. Her energy just entered the chat. And he just had sex with her, okay? Thinking that her energy was going to be able to push through and connect with you the way he wanted to. I don't know how they be doing all this wizardry and warlocking and witchcraft and shit. I don't know what they be conjuring. But whatever this is, it's powerful. Because this woman you done popped up in her head. He ain't even mentioned you, girl. But that's how much he was projecting through her to you. I'm hearing this may have happened in the last 24 hours. She a Queen of Pentacles. She a earth sign. So she's possibly a Virgo, a Leo Virgo, whoever this woman is. a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus. Okay? She might be a Leo Virgo. Because she happy, child, the way he was dicking her down. Because he thought he was dicking you down. That's why. I mean, she gonna learn soon enough. I'm hearing it's a lot of women who have understood over the years that even if this man act like he can't stand you, no one will ever compare. I promise you that. And this is why. We see why he bitter about you. Anything else. So it's a Leo Virgo who just got sacrificed. Feel that ain't funny, but these hoes swear they be beating your ass, get with these men, and don't even realize that they be sacrificing them. Anything else, Holy Spirit? I'm telling you, it's something like King of Cups. I'm telling y'all, she think this man and her is in love. This hoe in love now, because he was dicking her down. But I'm telling you, he was dicking her down with you in mind. Period. It is what it is. He don't give a fuck about her. It was over for him when it was finished. As soon as he nutted, he skeeted. That was it. I'm just saying. So, I wouldn't put too much stock in a man making you nut, baby. Because they leave them with wet asses all the time. I be hearing these trick hoes and you be looking at them like, girl, if you would get yourself together, imagine what your life could be. I done did that. I'm happy where I'm at currently, child. I'm chilling. I promise you that. And mind, body, soul, and spirit, we on another type of mission over here. Them days has passed for me, honey. But I be looking at some of these women like, if you would just tap in and love yourself more, imagine what you could be. Because I already know who I am. Let's talk about it now. But I'm telling you, you have just got on this energy of discovering who you are. You running Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini. That's your energy, whoever I'm picking up on. And you deciding to do things how you have done them when it comes to your home has restricted this man. You are protecting yourself by being on some sort of energy where you may have had to cut back or be frugal. You don't have as much living space, possibly even because of who you are living with, but it is protecting you. It's protecting you spiritually. Because I'm hearing he didn't have to go back to the sex. At one point, this person could just do some sort of spell or two and have you back out here fighting to stay afoot, to stay afloat. But see, you was in the King of Wands and still is. Your energy, even if it don't feel like you are doing well or you're winning, even if it feels like you have a lot of debt with this Four of Pentacles and you don't have enough money to pay it because of these different collection type vibes that have accumulated, I'm hearing, from places you've lived. Those things aren't accurate. You've got to fight that type of shit too. Don't let these people keep putting false shit on you. At one point, they kept putting false evictions on me. I literally paid my rent a month in advance, and they evicted me the same month that I had been paid 2 months worth of rent. I was not behind. I paid them for, I think it was November and December. They evicted me in November. Like, what the fuck? After I paid them 2 months of rent now, y'all. And it's been a number of examples where they have tried to put false evictions on me and then they'll close them out and shit. After I be like, okay, well, I got my proof, so I'll just see you in court. After I go put them documents on file with the courthouse, then they want to cut that shit out. But that record is still there and people know that. They know that even if the eviction was closed or it didn't go through, or the people revoked it, rescinded what they were trying to do, that record is still there, what they initially filed, and they know that shit. They be trying to do that slick shit, but we still be popping out like this, ain't it now, girl? Queen of Wands, High Priestess. I'm telling you, you running Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini. You got them 4 placements prominent in your birth chart. And right now, he befuddled because that damn sex magic ain't work. She ain't got what you got. It might seem like she's shining. This Queen of Pentacles must be always trying to act like she got money. And she got it. And she can go where she want to go and do what she want to do. Like she an Instagram model, some shit. Nobody cares, boo. Because look at them brown fraying leaves. All that shit she thinks she can do, it don't match you. It don't touch you. Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you, this one be trying to act like she can jet set. And she got all this money and shit. But that didn't cause no pivotal change for you, honey. It may have caused a pivotal change for her and her fortune, though. Because she done let a whole warlock do some heavy sex magic on her. Thinking that he was finna fall into some sort of routine. Some sort of relationship, baby, and it ain't happening. She might want to go get checked out, honey. That's what, ooh, look, y'all, look. I'm telling you, she might want to go get checked out. This Leo Virgo, who this King of Swords, King of Cups just slept with to try to tap into you. I don't know, I just heard that, but I'm going to leave it right here, y'all. But if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Take only what resonates, leave the rest, and I'll be back soon with another one. Peace.